to kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
I mean,
Naomi,
she doesn't change
you didn't kill
anything
that
in her
doctor
voice
too,
for
did you?
any line.
The one that used Grey Fox for
She is
his genome
completely,
experiments.
what's the word, monotonous? Is that the right word
No.
to use?
That was my brother.
She is just,
Afterward, I covered it
There's
up
no-
and helped him hide out.
she doesn't yell when she get angry. She
Grey
doesn't
Fox.
kind of
He's
sulk
come
or
here to kill
whatever
me.
when she gets sad. She
I don't
doesn't,
think so.
you know, she
I
doesn't
think he just
talk
came
to
here
her
to fight
teeth
you.
when she's really angry. She,
I wasn't sure before, but now
I mean,
think
she doesn't,
understand.
her throat doesn't
Final
kind
battle
of
with
close
you.
up a bit when she's sad, you
That's all
know.
he
It,
lives for.
what?
I'm sure of it.
She was brilliant in the original, so what the hell happened?
Naomi,
It's the same voice
tell me
actress.
something.
So,
About Fox Die. Fox Die is a
how
group of
can
retrovirus
a performance,
that targets and kills
how
only
can someone
specific
change their performance
first
this
infects the
dramatically?
macrophages in the victim's body.
I mean, how can someone go from being really good to doing a really good voiceover job, and then you're supposed to do the exact same voiceover, just
Those
without an
enzymes
accent,
recognize the target's DNA.
and
Right.
you're completely
They
dull,
respond
boring,
by
lifeless,
being active in
whatever.
using the macrophages,
How does that
in
happen?
creating TNF epsilon. It's a type of cytokine.
I would actually say that
which causes
if
cells to die.
the makers of this game, when they were going
TNF
through the
epsilon
voiceovers here,
bloodstream to the heart.
I mean, one thing is to
Attached the
remove the
TNF
accent.
receptors in the heart cells.
That's not that big a deal. If you decide to do that, fine. But if
The
she
heart cells
couldn't
suffer shock
do
and
a better
undergo
job than
extreme
this,
apoptosis.
then you should either just keep the old voiceovers or find a new actress. I'm sorry.
You mean
Because
the
this
heart
is
cells
horrible.
commit Suicide. Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too.
And I don't
right?
think they needed to change the voiceovers at all.
Do I still have time?
That's something that was not necessary.
Naomi, I don't.
The
believe
voiceovers in the
you
original
are
are
dead, but I
brilliant.
can't
You could have
know
just
yet.
either
I still have a
remastered
job
them or
to do.
just used the
Listen,
original.
Snake, I'm not
Unless
the
there's
one who
some
made the
sort
decision to
of
use
really
Fox
weird
Die.
legal reason why you had to re-record
No.
the voiceovers or whatever.
You were injected with Fox Die as a part
I
of
just
this
don't see a
operation.
really good reason for re-recording the voiceovers.
No. That's not the whole
Especially not if this is the best they could
The
do.
real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake,
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake.
Naomi,
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
what?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't.
I mean, I'm
She's
sorry,
under
even
arrest.
Colonel,
David Hayter,
double-crossed
who
me.
usually does a great
Snake,
job of
there's no time for
of,
that.
of
Right now,
portraying
your
Snake
job is to
and
stop
doing his
Metal
voice.
Gear.
Even
Okay,
even
Snake.
his performance is not awful, but it's definitely not as good as it usually is in this version. Even his performance is below par, if you will, in this version. And to me that just says that whoever was in charge of directing the voiceovers in this version was either asleep, never at work, both, or a complete or deaf or something, because who could have heard this and said that this was brilliant, especially if they heard the original voiceovers? I mean, yeah. Let's move on here, because now we are inputting the final key, the final PAL key, the warm key. And we get a bit of a twist in the story. For those of you who haven't guessed it already, or know it.
PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
No! Why? I deactivated it.
No, I'm sorry, Snake. You've been used to activate the Rex. To activate the new Metal Gear.
Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation.
And this was actually hinted at
we weren't able to
pretty near the beginning of the game.
And we were all getting a little worried.
When you saw that kind of flash when you first met Meryl after the... in the prison cells.
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from
And some people might actually have guessed all this way before he explains it, but I don't know. The first time I played it, I didn't know all this before he explains it here, but I don't know, maybe I'm thick, maybe I was thick, maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm not that clever. I mean, I knew something was going on, I knew that something was up, and I mean, it was clear from the very beginning that at some point you were going to fight Rex, and if you deactivated it, how the hell are you going to fight it, really? Unless they had some sort of way to activate it afterwards or something, but you were never really sure what the hell was going on, or at least I wasn't.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
So it is kind of a good twist, but it is hinted at, and you can figure it out if you are pretty clever or whatever. But
Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
The first time I played the original, I didn't figure this out until this moment. And maybe that's because I am or was thick, but
was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
so now you're trapped in here in this room with a bunch of poisonous gas flowing out.
Snake,
so in order to get out of there, you call Otacon and make him
Can't you open the security lock here?
open the
I'll try.
lock.
Just hold on for a minute.
And I don't know if anyone never found that out or whatever, but that's how you get out.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
And there you go.